All right, everyone, look at this question. This question is taken from Engineering Services Civil Engineering Paper 1 2026 examination. And pre-stressed concrete is one of the most important subjects in the design of structures because it enables the engineers to construct the long span bridges, flyovers, stadium roofs, metro, and the parking structures and the high-rise buildings with the improved strength and serviceability. And today's question asks about common post-tensioning systems. That is a favorite theory question in ESE because it tests both the conceptual understanding and the practical engineering knowledge as well. Now, before learning the post-tensioning systems, we must know what pre-stressing means. Okay. So pre-stressing is the process of introducing the compressive stresses into concrete before it is subjected to the external loads so that tensile stresses caused by surface loads are reduced or eliminated. Now, why this is necessary? Concrete is very strong in compression but weak in tension, and pre-stressing keeps the concrete under the compression and allowing it to resist the bending more effectively. Okay, so always remember, reinforced concrete RCC resists the cracks after they develop, and pre-stressed concrete PSC tries to prevent the cracks from developing in the first place. Okay. Now, what is post-tensioning? In post-tensioning, the concrete is first cast and allowed to gain sufficient strength. And after the concrete hardens, the high-strength steel tendons are stressed during the hydraulic jacks and then anchored at the ends. Okay. So this compressive force developed in the concrete is called the pre-stress. Okay. So imagine holding a stack of books with a belt wrapped tightly around them. And without the belt, the books may separate. And once tightened, the books behave like a single solid block. And similarly, post-tensioning compresses the concrete and makes it much stronger against the bending. Okay. Now let's understand the common post-tensioning systems. First, look, this is one of the earliest and most widely used systems. What are the features? Uses the multiple high-strength steel wires. Wires pass through the ducts embedded in the concrete, and anchorage is provided during the conical wedges and conical wedges basically. And after stressing, the ducts are filled with the cement cord. Okay. And what are the application? Like bridges, large span roofs, and the pre-stressed girders. Okay. Second, this is developed in Belgium. What are the features? Uses the parallel wires. Anchoring is done by the steel wedges placed between the steel plates and suitable for the large pre-stressing forces and simple and reliable anchorage arrangement. Okay. Applications are like bridges, industrial buildings, all these things. This system is popular in many countries. Features are like uses the high tensile steel standards, and each strand has an independent anchorage and easy installation, easy replacement if required, and the efficient force transfer. Applications are like buildings, bridges, slabs, all these things. For this, the features is like it uses the high strength steel bars. Ends are basically threaded, and pre-stressing force is maintained using the heavy units, and it is suitable where the steel bars are preferred over wires. And the applications are like short span pre-stressed members and the spatial structural elements. Okay, now comes the fifth. Look, BVRB stands for the system developed by the four person. And what are the features? Features is like uses the high strength steel wires. Wires are anchored using the specially designed anchor heads. It provides the efficient load transfer and the good performance for heavy structures. Applications are like bridges, pre-stressed beams, and the large structural members. Okay, now let's talk about the common features of all post-tensioning systems. Although the systems differ in anchorage details, they have several common characteristics as well, like high strength steel tendons and hydraulic jack for stressing, strong anchorage devices, ducts provide inside the concrete, and cement grouting after the stressing, and accurate control of pre-stressing force, and suitable for the long span construction as well. Okay, so this was all about this question, and we have discussed it beautifully. If you still have any kind of doubt, you can ask me in the comment section. Okay, so see you in the next session, guys. Bye bye.